capable of contributing.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Flying Squirrels of Andrew Church, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. And please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
First offering on its way. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Hutton has been having a big season to this point, and so far the fans are rewarding him with a ton of all-star love. He leads all first basemen in votes coming into today.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. One out and a runner on second base. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap.
Round hard, you're scoring.
And he'll pull in there with a one-out double. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Peter Maris, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
Get your pitch, right here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's popped up. Carpio ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Now at the plate, Zach Hutchins comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Zach Hutchins.
The 0-2. Swing and a liner.
A
leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially.
So stepping in, Jacob Zanin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Jacob Zanin.
The 2-2. Fun, and it's popped up. And the catch is made for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Quinn Brody. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, we got one here.
Lined into right, a base hit. New inning set to get underway. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Hutton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first two, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Second base, Peter Merritt.
Runner goes for second. A bullet to first base. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play. Ready for another chance. Jason Hutton. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Zannon will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Jason Hutton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And that misses. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Three and one.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Into the box now, Peter Maris. He was a double play victim last time around.
Peter Merritt.
Ready with the 0-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Striding into the box, Zach Hutchins. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. McCarthy, the runner at third. Pereira on second. Hutton on at first with 2 down. Popped up.
All right, hang on. Right here.
Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Flying Squirrels are on top, 9-0. Stepping up now, Jason Hutton will swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game. Throw won't get him.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Peter Maris. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base.
So with 2 away, we'll see him move to a pinch hitter as he'll go to work to try and drive in that run from second.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Richards. Number 3, Jason Hutton.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Hey, stay hot now, huh?
The 0-1 offering.
Man, easy right here now. Here we go. Stay hot, baby.
And another foul ball. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down.
Skates up, drive it in for us.
Left side.
Pick
And
up the
there's
ball,
a
stand
base
right
hit
here.
as that
On the
gets
bag,
through
on the
into
bag.
left. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And Sean Anderson comes on to start the home. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
For the visitors, 1 run.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the. Wendell and Batista gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Now to the plate, Jason Hutton. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yeah!
Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, but let's not focus on that. They're 1-0. Last game, they were able to get a W. Let's see if they continue that momentum today and start playing some consistent baseball.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, keep swinging that hot bat, huh?
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Still even at 2-2.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped a base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Digging in, Peter Maris. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Maris.
A 1 pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Hines is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Stepping in, Alan Trejo. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. Brunk, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. To third. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Patrick Wisdom. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolled. As long as we move into the middle innings with no score, you'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in.
Striding in, Jason Hutton. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
No balls and a strike to count. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
That misses 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Count still at 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And no one will track it down.
Got it. No one better. Here we go.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Joe Harvey is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 30, Joe Harvey.
Hey, he hangs it, you bang it, kid. Here you go.
A bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Settling in now, Peter Maris. He's 0 for 1 thus
Second
far.
baseman, Peter Maris.
Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Digging in to try it again, Jason Hutton. He singled his last time up.
Hutton.
Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Find the ball. Round it. Round it.
So digging in now, Peter Maris. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Maris.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch skied into straightaway right.
You're scoring.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Alan Trejo. No hits to this point.
The shortstop, Alan Trejo.
Get us out of here, huh?
The 2-2. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first?
Hey, no runner. Eat it. Eat it.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Finally, a little...
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 2 of this. So striding forward now, Jason Hutton. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 10 for him on the year as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jason Hutton. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number. Stepping in, Jason Hutton. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
Hey, let her rip.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Drive that pitch now, eh?
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Abreu moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Hey,
So striding in, Jason Hutton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And a slider tails outside for ball one.
Hey, one time, right now.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number one as the runner will retreat to first. Digging in, Willie Abreu. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Abreu.
This is on the ground over to first. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And now the runner from third scores to give them a very important. Into the box, Jason Hutton. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this point in the game.
And there's ball one.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
To 1-2 now. Runner at second here with one man out.
Here we go.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Find it.
And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Coming to the plate now, Peter Maris. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Standing in, Zach Hutchins. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Reined in. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. 8-4 tonight. Hartford jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jose Mujica gets the win in relief, his second of the year.
Hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Flying. Digging in, Jason Hutton. It's been a great series for him at the plate. 5 for 8 so far. Here comes the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Runners on first with one down. Popped him up. Nevin has room in foul territory. 2 down. Digging in now, Alan Trejo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Trejo.
2 outs here.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball.
In now, Jason Hutton. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Hey, let her rip right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. On a line, that's a base hit.
Round it.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
At the plate, Peter Maris.
Now batting, the second baseman, Peter.
2 down, runners at first and second. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Almost big trouble there, but a wind. Stepping into the box, Alan Trejo, and their runners at the corners now.
Alan
Hey, get yourself right here. Let's go. Hey, no outs here.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1, but the return throw will be too late, and the run is in to score.
Yeah, that's always a tough turn because it usually takes a long time to develop, and someone has to go over to first to cover. This time, they...
Digging in the switch hitter, Jason Hutton. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Let's drive it.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that's out.
A swing and a ground ball to third.
Oh,
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Striding in once again, Alan Trejo. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Trejo.
The 1-1 home. Attempt here as he gets this one down. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second. Ready once again, Jason Hutton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Jones is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Barney Beasley, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Rickards under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ready now, Jason Hutton. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball well outside.
Hey, put one in the gap right here, huh?
Hit out towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
For the victorious Yard Goats, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
For the Flying Squirrels, number 3.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Babe. Here we go.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was on the board with a swing like that one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's no...
Sean Anderson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 64, Sean Anderson.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Yard Goats rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.